Places like these really do put into perspective places like London. So guys, welcome to Shenzhen. I'm going to be taking you around this city on my first day and showing you my first impressions. This is my first ever time in China, and I've picked one of the largest and most technological cities in the world. It is currently Friday at 9 AM and I'm going to go to Starbucks over there inside of Coco Park. But before we do that, I've just noticed something really quite strange. I believe that iShow Speed had come here not too long ago, and there are literal pictures of him outside of this restaurant. I'm not too sure if Speed came here. I didn't watch his stream, but let me know if he did. My first impressions already just walking down this road is it is very, very clean and everything is electric. All of the bikes, all of the cars. So this city is so clean and very quiet as well. But let's go and get some coffee. So I have my iced vanilla latte from Starbucks. So for this week, I got so many things planned here in China, but for today, I'm just going to be going around and exploring the city. I'm going to be getting some good food, some good coffee. Right now, I believe we are in downtown Shenzhen. You can see here, this is the Ping An Finance Center. This is the 5th tallest building in the world. And I'm going to go up to the sky deck. But my impressions of Shenzhen already is amazing. This city is truly in the future. Everything here is so clean. Everyone seems to be well looked after, but let me know in the comments if I am missing something here. This city is just absolutely amazing. All hustle and bustle in the Shenzhen Stock Exchange here. And I noticed something as well, is that loads and loads of people here ride these e-scooters all over the pavement. I think it's a very common thing here because they are on the pavement, they're in the roads, they're sort of dodging and weaving around you. A little bit scared of what's coming behind me. It seems even more chaotic than Vietnam. But wow, look how amazing that building is. They've built Shenzhen in a matter of 35 years from being a small fishing village to what it is now today. It is amazing to see. Before we go to the top of the Ping An Finance Center, just look at the amount of these e-bikes and e-scooters and e-motorbikes. Just look at the sheer amount of these scooters. It is unbelievable. So I just got briefly told to stop filming the bikes for some reason, but I'll be respectful. I won't do that. I'll film just the attractions. Let's go and find the observation deck to the Ping An Finance Center. After asking many people in the lobby of the Ping An Finance Center, I have found the observation deck. So let's go up. I've just come out the elevator. And wow, look at that Shenzhen. Gonna stand on the glass on the edge. Holy crap. That is insane. I feel like I'm literally on top of the world right now. I am just astonished with how amazing this view is. 559 meters high in the sky. Just wow. Look how built up Shenzhen is. Places like these really do put into perspective places like London, and it feels like we are just 10 years behind with the technology they have here. They even have a robot coffee machine 500 plus meters in the sky. Let's check out another angle of the city. I believe that this other tall one over here, this one looks very similar to the one in Hong Kong. I believe that is another financial center, but you'll have to correct me if I'm wrong. So also in this video and all of the other videos in Shenzhen, I will be telling you the prices of everything that I pay. So I paid 200 RMB for this, which is about £19 or maybe $22, something around that price point. I think that I am going to get one of these. I'm going to get this one right here. How Alipay works here. So you see they just have the QR code. So here in the Alipay app, I already have everything downloaded. You just go ahead to scan the QR code. 30, I'm going to put my PIN. Done. Let's see my coin. Very cool. Little commemorative piece. At the top here, they also have this man. I don't really know who he is. All of the stuff is in Chinese. I could translate, but I'm not going to. But they have this expedition of this man. He's all over this place, all over the walls. Not too sure. There are so many adverts as well about AI infrastructure in Shenzhen. It's actually crazy how much they are putting into it. All of the advertisements of like food and technology is just AI generated pictures. Today is a little bit more of a smoggy day, but very hot. But wow, just look at the amount of buildings in the background over there. It is crazy to see that. So I'm gonna head back down. Let's go and find some lunch and some coffee and explore the rest of Shenzhen. Okay, so it says this 7-Eleven is inside Link City, which is the railway station. So it looks like we're gonna go and figure out the railway stations right now. So I made it onto the subway station. You can see here, really sleek, elegant and modern. Is arriving soon. Please let the passengers off the train first. This train station reminds me so much of Korea. It looks very much like the Korean subway. Right, now out of the metro. But I keep getting distracted by these little things. Look at this. I don't know if gambling is allowed in China, but in a lot of these Asian countries, they do have things like that. But before we go to the window of the world, I am starving. Must have been about 18 hours since I last eaten. So I need to go find something. I want to see if I can get some beef hot pot, but every single time I enter these malls, there's just so much choice, I don't know where to go. Wow, I'm just spoiled for choice here. I don't even know what to pick. So whilst we wait for the food, got myself a little tiny bottle of Chinese Coke, but they're also very nice. They brought me over some tea and lit a candle and stuff. Now, I don't know if this is a fancy restaurant or not, but the food is like £3 for some beef noodles. And probably not that much for the Coke. Let's try this tea. Wow, that's an unusual tea. Tastes almost like tobacco. Wow, look at this. I've got the, I believe this is like beef noodle. This looks like pieces of beef. Go ahead and give it a try. Wow, that is good. Let's try a bit of beef. Wow, amazing, succulent beef. Wow, absolutely demolished that meal, and only 38 yuan. Alright, looks like we finally made it. Window into the world. This looks like the place. I can see the Eiffel Tower in the background. Now, I come from London, where the Eiffel Tower is only a train ride away from me. So the fact that I'm here, 6,000 kilometers away, and I can see the Eiffel Tower is not something I expected. Okay. Here we have the Houses of Parliament and Big Ben over there, as you can see. And off to the left, we've got London Bridge. I do not know why they have built a replica of the Houses of Parliament here in Shenzhen, but this is really fun. Just a quick note I was gonna say is that this cost me about £20 or 210 Chinese yuan. But if you do come in the evening after 7 p.m, it's half price. As you can see, they have replicated the White House. You can see here, there is some miniature versions of the Leaning Tower of Pisa, and I believe that this is the one in Spain, another strange sight. We can see that here is Stonehenge in the middle of bloody Swindon or wherever the hell it is in the UK. Buckingham Palace. That is hilarious how they have replicated Buckingham Palace. It is 35 degrees here and 100% humidity. I am dying in this heat. I feel sorry for those people in those big inflatable suits in this 35-degree heat. It is unreal. But let's go and find where my taxi is. Pick up 2 minutes. This only cost me 20 yuan, which is £2. So I am now back at the hotel, going to give you a quick whistle-stop tour. Currently in the Crown Plaza, Shenzhen. Crown Plaza Stock Exchange. But yes, here is the bathroom. You can see it's got a full-size bath, sink, all of the stuff a regular bathroom has. Very nice shower, very powerful shower. It had a rainfall shower head, and it also has the other attachment just there. Got this nice full-length mirror before you head out. Some good storage space in here. All of the usual stuff you expect in a hotel. And then if we go around to the bed, we've got this massive king-size bed right here. All of the regular amenities, tea, coffee, water. They have a really nice view of outside Shenzhen. Now this is a really good view because if you come out of this window, you can see right there is the Ping An Finance Center, which we went to the top of. Stick around to the end of the video to hear my thoughts on how I compare Shenzhen to London and many other cities that I've been to. So right now I'm gonna head to the station and I'm gonna go to Lao Commercial City. I may be pronouncing that wrong, but it is the giant market here in Shenzhen in which that you can buy, I believe, fake items, real items, I don't know, clothing, watches, phones, electronics, all that type of good stuff. We're gonna head there now, and later today we're gonna go and see the light shows, but let's try and find line 1. We are going to Lohu. I must say, China's train systems, the Shenzhen Metro, and I'm sure that many of the other metro lines in China, is just so efficient, it's unbelievable. So I'm currently being escorted by this lady to buy some stuff. I don't know what I'm buying though, but we'll see. That lady tried to sell me a watch at one of her stores. The place is an absolute maze. They've got all types of fake goods here, like LV bags and Rolexes and stuff. I only came here just for a few extra t-shirts. You can see they've got everything you can think of in here. Turns out now I'm being escorted by this man here. Just gonna get some t-shirts, see what happens, but it seems like they're escorting, they just keep coming up to me and escorting me, so let's see. Wow, just look at the size of this mall right here. You can see they have literally everything. Food on the first floor, and I believe that I'm on the watches.
Yeah.
Not right now. No.
你还找什么东西吗？
A case for my DJI. Many people will try and sell you stuff, but I'm being firm. I'm showing my ground. I know that those people, they get a commission on stuff that you sell.
Hello, you buy t-shirts, main clothes.
Jewelry, t-shirts, blow torches. This really reminds me of like a Temu in real life. After being escorted by 3 different people to try and find a t-shirt with no logo, literally this place does not have one. I just want a completely plain t-shirt, but it's so difficult to find. But I think I might get myself a pair of shorts and maybe a wallet or something. But wow, this market is just absolutely massive. So obviously, me being a Westerner, I've been dragged into so many shops. They're trying to sell me fake Rolexes, fake APs, stuff like that. They actually seem really good quality, but I'm not really in the market for that type of thing. They have a lot of the same stuff here, glasses. They have some of these weird type of clothes shops and food shops. The one thing that I'm looking for is just a plain t-shirt like the one I have on, that you can buy loads and loads of in the UK, but I think this place is more centered around the fake goods and stuff, which I don't really want. I just want a plain t-shirt. Wow, look at this place. So, I've just come out of Lohu Commercial City, as you can see here, in this giant mega factory, I think. But I've just picked myself up some socks and a hat, and I'm gonna go find some KFC as well. I've also just gotten a prescription of glasses, of my glasses that I wear whilst I'm at work. So we'll see how that is. I paid 200 RMB, 200 yuan, which is about 19 pounds. But considering that in the UK, I went to go get my prescription and I was gonna buy the glasses until I realized that like 2 pairs of glasses, like 280 pounds. So 20 pounds compared to that, and hopefully they're good quality. I think it's pretty good. And of course, being in China, you have to go ahead and give it a try. The McDonald's, got myself a chicken burger, 4 nuggets, fries, and a Coke. Ah, that McDonald's was delicious, just what I needed. I have ended up in another mall once again. You can see this is just full of food places, just everywhere you go. You've got every single Asian food you can think of. Right, I've just left that shopping plaza. If you think that London's weather is unpredictable, I just came out and there is a literal thunder and lightning storm like I've never seen before. I'm a little bit afraid of getting struck by lightning at this point, but I'm gonna walk back to the hotel and freshen up. So I have just come down to the Shenzhen Civic Center. As you can see behind me, that giant building, but this is the skyline of Shenzhen at night time. Wow, that is just amazing. You can see all of the buildings have got Chinese on the side of it. Oh, that one actually has English now. But right behind me is the Shenzhen Civic Center as well, which is just giant. But let's see what's going on over there. I believe they're doing some kind of light show, as you can see. But there are many people gathered underneath here because it is a little bit rainy. I believe that everyone here is waiting for the light show as well, which should be starting in a few minutes. I know in China, live streaming is a really big thing. I've seen many people streaming here already. I believe that these people just here, they also have their cameras set up and are live streaming. But some pretty cool moves, as you can see. Wow. Look. So guys, that is it for day 1 in Shenzhen, China, and it has just blown away my expectations of this city. I've been to many different cities all around the globe, and this one is by far one of the best that I've been to. Just the absolute sheer infrastructure, the way that everything just works together, all of the different apps, For me, as my first city ever visiting in China, I think that this is a really good one. Please let me know any other Chinese cities that you would like me to visit. I would love to go to Beijing. On my list, I have things like Beijing, Chongqing, Guangzhou, which I know Guangzhou is not that far away from here. This is it for my day 1 in China, but I'm here for another 6 more days, and I'm going to be condensing those 6 days into one video. So please hit the link in the description below to watch that video as well, and please make sure you hit the subscribe button. If you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, and I'll catch you in the next one.
关注我，看尽国外热门视频。